Hey guys, Josh here. Welcome to the first clutch of 2014. Now this year I've decided to do things a little bit differently. I'm no longer recording the footage of me pulling the female off the egg. Instead, I'm going to show you a little bit of footage of the male and the female involved in the clutch. So here's some footage there. Here we have a male Hidden Gene Woma Granite Pastel. As you can see, he's a nice boy. And he was bred to this lesser het genetic stripe female. So this pairing gives us the chance to make soul suckers and pastel soul suckers, which is a really cool proposition. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the egg cutting. This female laid 7 eggs, I believe it was. Although one of the eggs was a fused egg, so there were 2 eggs fused into one, and unfortunately that egg died about halfway through incubation. And one of the eggs wasn't fertilized to begin with. All right, let's get to the egg cutting. All right, well here we are with clutch number 1 of the season. This is a bit of a surprise because they are 4 days early, but I'm not too disappointed. I'm looking forward to seeing what we have here. Unfortunately, 2 of the eggs that were laid went bad during incubation. One of them didn't candle with any veins, and the other was a fused egg that died about 5 weeks into incubation, I believe it was. There were 2 babies in the egg, but unfortunately they didn't make it. But these 5 eggs look healthy, and I'm going to go ahead and cut them and find out what we got. Get your head back in there. There we go. Now once they pip on their own, they're pretty ready to come out, so I'm not too worried about making big holes for them. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I think that's Hidden Gene Woma. Or actually, that might be a lesser. I'm hoping to hit a soul sucker. At least one. That looks like a pastel. And that looks like a lesser. Not sure what that is. It's interesting though. I think it might just be a lesser too. Well, not looking good as far as soul suckers. You got one last chance. And that looks like another lesser. So unfortunately we missed the odds. Should have had at least one soul sucker in here, and looks like we missed completely. Don't go anywhere. We'll have some footage of them after they've come out of the eggs and shed. Alright, well this clutch is finally shed out. Here we have one of the Hidden Gene Womas. and you can definitely tell hidden gene woma. Really cool stripe pattern. Runs down both sides. This particular individual does not have the neck spot. I think there's a lot of confusion regarding the hidden gene woma granite combos and the gene. Some people think the granite is a separate gene. Other people think it's just part of the hidden gene woma. I fall into the latter group. I think that it is one gene and not two. But this individual does not have the neck spot. Got the belly. Go ahead and sex this one. See, this one's a tough one. I think it's a boy. But the hemipines don't stick out very far. But there we go, hidden gene woma male. And here we have the second hidden gene woma of the clutch. This is going to be the female. She has a similar look to her. And she does have the neck spot. So, it's a very pretty girl, I think. She's a female. They're hidden gene woma female. And right here we have the lesser pastel male. If I can get him unwound. I think as babies, these guys start out dark and then they sort of brighten up as they age. You can tell this is a pastel because of the lighter head. The non-pastel version, the lesser I have, doesn't have the pale spot, the pale head cap. But reduced pattern, which is common in lessers, which I think is really cool. And remember, these guys might all be het genetic stripe. The female was het genetic stripe, so each one of these babies is a 50% possible het genetic stripe. So just a little added bonus, making these guys a little bit cool, a little bit more cool than they already are. There's the, I guess I should sex this guy. There's hemipines. So let's get him. There we have lesser, or pastel lesser male. And here we have the regular lesser. As you can see, the same kind of side patterns. But if you look at his head, it's definitely not the pastel. There's no lightning on the head cap, skull cap, whatever you want to call it. But a nice looking lesser nonetheless. Let's pop this guy. He is a male. So, come on. There you go, male lesser. And lastly, we have the pastel female. Just a regular pastel. I think she'll grow up to be nice. Interesting side pattern there. Go ahead and sex her. Female. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's unfortunate that we didn't get any soul sucker combos, but that's how it happens sometimes. Some clutches you hit big, some clutches you don't. Certainly not complaining. Got 2 hidden gene Woma granites, so I'm happy about that. All these snakes in this video will be for sale. I don't plan on holding any of these back, so if you're interested, go ahead and get in touch with me. You can message me here on YouTube, you can contact me on Facebook, or you can email me at capefearconstrictors@gmail.com. All right, stay tuned, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, I suggest you do so. A lot of really cool clutches are going to be hatching soon, and the videos are going to be going up, so you don't want to miss that. And please, as always, let me know what you think. I appreciate your comments, and I'll see you in the next video.